Alright boys, here is yesterday's trade recap, how I made $3.75 in the markets yesterday. So let's get into it. So starting off, we had GBP news at 3:30 AM and a bunch of USD news. So I wasn't trading USD, and then JPY or GJ, the 3:30 AM news, it was around here, and you can see it legit did nothing to the market, so I was willing to trade that. But we'll start off on the daily. For all of these pairs, we were all in daily fair value gaps and we were bullish, but for even USD, we were respecting these fair value gaps already been respected, GJ being respected 3 times now, and odd JPY, we were in this daily fair value gap here, but this one was made legit last week, whereas these were made in January and February. So I was willing to go a little bit bullish just because every time frame was bullish, and we'll get into that. So zooming in on the 4 hour, we were very bullish, as you can see, and we disrespected this fair value gap, so I thought we were likely to go a little bit higher. And on GJ, we were taking out these highs, and yeah, I didn't really want to trade GJ because we just swept all of these equal highs here, these 3 equal highs right here. So I did not really want to trade that, but I was still looking at it. What is going on? Okay. Then going into the 1 hour, here we can see what was going on. We had retraces down pre-market, and we disrespected this fair value gap here by closing below it. So once I saw that, and we really just retraced into nothing, it wasn't a good equilibrium retrace. So I wasn't trading GJ or USD JPY. Now that was easy for me. I was just focusing on JPY, and this is where we took the trade. So on the 1 hour here, we retraced into this fair value gap, which is the blue box, and then we actually respected it, tapped into it. We were getting up moves out of it, and because we had broke structures to the downside, I went onto the 15-minute instead of the 5-minute, and I was waiting for a retracement, which we got with this candle, and this gray box. So the blue box was the 1 hour fair value gap, get rid of that. Then this is the 15. Alright, so I just ran into some technical difficulties, and it is now the afternoon. So my camera went flat in the morning and had to go to school and do all that. But as I was saying, I'm gonna try get back to where I was. We tapped into this fair value gap, and then we get another retrace at market open. We tapped in pre-market, and then market open, we see the down candle on the 15-minute. We see just barely taps into it, and then you see a big up candle getting a reverse fair value gap on the 5-minute, and that was my entry. So I entered off of that. Stops 4 pips below this low, just for some leverage in case it wanted to go a little bit lower. And if I had it below the fair value gap, it is just such bad risk reward. This at least gave me 1-to-1 at these highs. And yeah, I wanted to take some profits here, but it was just so bad risk reward, 0.6. So I ended up, oh yeah, there was a bit of a 5-minute order block here, which was kind of getting supported, but yeah, get rid of that. It was mainly the 15-minute fair value gap. And then TP1 was here, and then TP2 was at this 1 hour, I think. This 1 hour fair value gap here, the start of it, which had already got respected. And I had all these green lines are possible to take profit points, but I only had 2 at these 5-minute highs, the main 5-minute highs, and then I could have had it at the start, in the middle of this fair value gap, which that probably would have been better. But anyway, then, you know, I could have had it up here or even at these highs, but luckily I didn't have it here. You know, I didn't want to risk too much, you know, have like them all the way up here, because yeah, it was, all the markets were in the daily fair value gap, so there was lots of possibility for it to go down. And yeah, I did feel a bit risky on this trade, but yeah, I had the same stops, but then once the first TP got hit, I moved my stops below this low here for my other trade, and then both take profits ended up getting hit. And yeah, prices now, we can see prices now reversing down. Came down, took out these lows, it seems, filled a bit of an imbalance, and now it's going up. So yeah, I'm about to trade again. Hopefully we'll get another trade recap tomorrow, another win hopefully, but hey, we'll see. That was a trade from yesterday. If you guys enjoyed, and see you guys in the next one.